Y'all remember when I did that video about when I was going through the camera roll explaining about the picture from where I was unalive? Well, I'm gonna reinsert that picture, but I'm not gonna tell y'all I was unalive. This time I'm gonna tell you a different backstory because the last time I was told to take it out or say something different. I wasn't supposed to tell it because, long story short, somebody else that I know that actually took that photo was upset with me. So here we go. In this photo right here that you're about to see, hold on. That photo right there, where I was, I'm gonna tell you, it, you already, if you don't know the reason behind it, which I clearly just told you when I wasn't supposed to tell you, it's also in the other video that I did leave up because you're not gonna bully me to take my own picture down when it happened to me. So, yeah. I found the actual picture that I wanted. And then, so now we're just gonna go back down the list of the other photo that I did find. Okay, real quick, that last picture right there with that dress on and me looking back with that stupid ass thing around my neck, I was also 14 and that was also from that house with that blue looking dress on. Yeah, back to the program. Okay, so that first picture of me laid out on the couch, I was 13. So the other two pictures with me in that green shirt with the bonnet on in the other dress, I was 14. Okay, y'all, so I found the picture that I wanted to show y'all in the last video that I made like this. So this picture is when I finally came off the run and they put me on house arrest. But I didn't have an ankle monitor though. I was 16 and I put a emoji over my head because at this time either my head felt too big or too small. But at first I'm gonna cover it up and then I'm gonna come back and uncover it. Please, 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 please. No, I'm not gonna uncensor it. I'm gonna just go ahead and censor it or whatever, due to the fact that I don't want nobody to take that picture. And yeah, so I'm about to show you the picture that I'm talking about. I'm gonna show you the picture that I'm talking about. That the reason why I'm scared. Well, I'm not scared to lose weight. It's just like I'm concerned. Like when I lose this weight, will I look like I'm on drugs? Will I look normal? What? Them boots right there, fun fact, we call those combat boots. When I came out to run, this was the same exact outfit that I had. This, if you are familiar with, I'm not going to tell you where I was when I took that picture, but I was just ready to tell you where I was, but I ain't going to tell you because I'm closer to that location as we speak. But, yeah, when I came off the run, I wasn't giving up. I was basically back too. And I was like off the strength of the fact that my mom has, at the time, she doesn't anymore. At the time, she had cancer. So, of course, I wanted to be there. So, I surrendered myself to my mom, my sister, her husband, the kids, all of them. They came there. I told them where I was. The stranger that, held me there until my mom got there released me to my mom. Once I confirmed that she confirmed that that was my mom, they let me go. Whatever. So I go with them, and then they took me to buy all new clothes because I had this outfit and a couple other outfits, and it just wasn't gonna cut it because they were ripped and stuff, and I was on a run, and I was doing what I had to do. Anyway, but when I was trying to debate if I was gonna post the same picture without the sticker, I realized I had another picture. And this is how I look, but I put a flash so I can show you this picture. Look. That was me later on that day after I cut my hair. Okay, that was me later on that night after I had cut my hair. That's what I looked like when my hair got cut. Oh, there's another picture too. Wait, hold on. Even though I went back to insert this picture where I was supposed to insert it the first time because I forgot, I'm also reinserted here. I was just so I can say what I want to say. I was 14 in this picture too. And the next day after this picture, that's when everything took a turn for the worse. But that's no here or there. So, then that's when you see that picture of me standing in the mirror with the emoji on my face and on my feet. That's when that picture was taken after I had turned 18. We went to National Harbor, me, my dad, and his wife. Yes, I am a bastard child. I don't give a fuck. But yes, he took me just to get underneath his wife's skin because the bitch don't like me. She later on, when I turned 20 years old, killed him. Yeah, and took every fucking thing. She took everything he left me. She took everything he left my brother. And somehow she got away with it. Oh well. And she walks around with that little cane, with the little cars and everything that was left that we inherited. And we don't have the money, like talking about for lawyers and shit now. She got that shit. My father was also in the military. So everything, and we was left out the obituary, me and my brother. They said that he only had one son, and that son really didn't give a fuck about him. But who cares? This is about my picture and my life journey and how my life turned upside down. But yeah, I got more pictures. I'm just not good at taking my own pictures and things like that. So my camera roll is pretty much how somebody's house looked that hoard shit. Okay? I say I'd be deleting this shit, but that should be back the next day. Why? Because I hoard my pictures. Like, I got so much shit. Like, if you go through any of my phones that I got, that's the reason why I have to buy new phones. Because at one point, I had almost 100,000 to a million. Close to a million. My bad. 100,000. Not a million. But yeah. In my fucking camera roll. And they trying to figure out how the fuck did I do this with this phone. And how's my phone not broke? Bitch, my phone don't charge properly. Okay? That's why I have to get another phone. I'm not paying for iCloud backup, bitch. You stupid. But yeah, if y'all see, it's some shit in my phone. Yeah. A motherfucker hate to see me coming. Because I stay with the shits. It'll take me years to do this. I be trying to delete shit. The shit coming right back. People try to ask me, well, how do you got all this shit? Because for someone that don't really go nowhere anymore because of the things that has happened and the trauma, has a whole bunch of information and things. Them the bitches you gotta look out for. I'm one of them. I don't go nowhere, but I always know the tea. Remember that.